Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Big shout out to my man Greg RX Prime for sending me this right before, well, the offer left in the next hour. So I want to remind you all, I don't get to just see offers, and I pride myself on reviewing every offer. But if you don't send them to me, I can't see them. And in the last 24 hours, I caught up on line messages, and nobody had sent me any of the progressions. And so I am at the whim of you all, and this will, of course, be even more important once the Wallet Breaker title comes in this week, because we will have the separation now of Thronebreaker being the second tier, Cav the third, and Uncollected relegated as usual to the basement, unfortunate. And then everything else before Uncollected, I don't even know if it's going to matter unless it's the usual things we see now, which are like potion offers and maybe some energy refill offers, that kind of thing, you know? Grandmaster specials, which, good lord. But this was a tier 5 basic catalyst fragment offer that did not even give a fully formed tier 5 basic over the course of 14 days, which, given the price of tier 5 basic now, is almost criminal. Those things are so cheap. And then a 1% tier 5 class catalyst fragment selector, which we have seen them charge as much as $50 for a 10% for Cavalier players. So I guess a 14% equivalent for $30 is an improvement technically, but obviously it would have been nice if it was a 2% per day to where you had over a 25%. Unfortunately, that is not the world we live in. Over 5,000 6-star shards is also okay, but you do form that over the course of that time. What's interesting is that you get more 6-star shards between the daily and the immediate than you get as Thronebreaker. So Cavalier actually did something very rare. They did better than Thronebreaker when it came to 6-star shards for the same price. You will never see that normally. I mean, we may not see that for the rest of the year. And so if you think of this as a slow roll 6-star for $30, this is actually one of the better 6-star offers we've seen for Cavalier players. The problem is, it's over the course of 14 days. So if you get shards from nothing else, which hopefully you do, but let's just say you don't, it's going to take you 2 weeks to open it. And then on top of that, that makes everything else kind of a bonus, because Cavalier players are usually being asked for almost double this price for $50 to get something like an early access bundle, which gives you excuse me, I just ate lunch and should have brought in my drink. It gives you 1,000 6-star shards for $50. So that compared to 10,250 6-star shards for $30 is obviously a massive, massive improvement. And that makes the tier 2 alpha the most important thing in this, the tier 5 class catalyst fragment selector, and then of course the tier 5 basic catalyst fragments. That makes it all bonus. So I gave the Thronebreaker offer a C grade. The Cavalier offer, I'm actually going to give higher than the Thronebreaker given the 6-star shards and what they've priced tier 5 class catalyst fragments. I do think that the tier 5 basic should be more, so that's like not even factoring into the grade. But I think this is a B offer. I think this is a really solid offer, because Kabam doesn't even charge $30 for a 6-star normally. They're still charging $100 plus, especially for units, right? But we still see the Uncollected offer, which in 2022 is a total scam. And that's 15,000 5-star shards and 2,500 6-star shards for $50. Or if you were to play that out over the course of a full 6-star, it would cost you $200 for a 6-star. This you have to wait 14 days, assuming you don't have shards built up. But it's $30 instead of $200. Yes, please. Not to mention the tier 5 class catalyst fragments, the tier 5 basic fragments, and the tier 2 alpha that are fully formed. So, Greg, thank you again for sending this my way so I could try to get this in right before noon. Had he not sent this in to me, I would not have been able to see this to grade. So, for those of you who are complaining, I understand the complaint that my channel doesn't review as many offers. One, my brother was here, so I was away from my computer for most of the time. But two, I can only grade what I have access to visually. So I need you all to continue to send me those. I'm guessing the Thronebreaker will be pretty easy, because most of my alliance is still Thronebreaker after this. and they'll be able to send it. But still, it's nice to have it, and obviously that is heightened for Cyber Weekend, July 4th, etc. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.